All right, what is good, people of the world? So in the recent videos, people have taken notice of how much I love NBA players' jump shots. That's like the one thing that I am, for some reason, infatuated with, is the different jump shots that people take. So today I'm going to put every NBA player's jump shot. This is every single current NBA player, and I'm gonna tier list rank all of these. And if there's a player that like I don't remember off the top of my head, you're going to the not available Z tier. I don't care. First and foremost, Chris Paul's a great, you know what? So here's the thing, right? I mentioned in a previous video that every single time I go to play basketball in my life, there's always like a second thought of like, who do I want to shoot like today? And Chris Paul's been one of them. And like, it'll be usually like if I'm at like the basketball courts and I'm trying to shoot mid-range shots, it's for sure a Chris Paul day. Chris Paul off rip, I think we're getting an S tier. Off rip, Chris Paul has a beautiful jump shot, an absolutely beautiful jump shot. Although this is the bad thing though with Chris Paul, and that might hurt his ranking a little bit if I do have to rearrange, is that sometimes when players' real life jump shot gets added to 2K, it's nasty. And his jump shot in 2K from like 2K13 was way better than his jump shot is now in 2K. But in real life, they got it accurate, but it's just too slow for the game. Tyus Jones is another cool little jump shot guy. We're gonna throw him. He's got a B tier. He's got a nice jumper. I'm gonna skip Montrez. You don't just throw Montrez in the Z tier. DeLon Wright. I'm trying to think of DeLon Wright's jumper. He's not really a shooter though. I'm gonna throw him in the Z tier as well. D'Angelo Russell's got a smooth jumper. He brings it up to the peak every single time, the lefty, but I'm trying to think though. Sometimes he has this thing. Him and Zach LaVine kind of do the same thing, ironically. But then again, Zach LaVine wasn't on the Wolves same time. You know what? Whatever. Zach LaVine kind of does the same thing where he doesn't like set his feet well enough. I don't know how to explain it, but and then they'll like be just short on jumpers they could have easily made. They also take stupid shots. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but either way, D'Angelo though, your jump shot is still for sure B level. It's a pretty shot. When it's going, it's going. Towns. Okay, Towns is a weird one because Towns gets at least an A off of the uniqueness of his jumper. You can't ever forget Karl Towns' jumper. Now he's for sure the best big man shooter percentage-wise ever. We know that good and well. And the thing with Towns is he runs like he has this crazy hunchback at all times. Every single time he shoots, Towns is just like head separates from his body. He shoots like this, so the shot is like this. It's like the guys that do like the what's it called, the not the comparisons, the making fun of like jumpers and all that stuff on YouTube. Yeah, his is a easy one. You just got to put a little hunch in your back and shoot it like that, and it works beautifully. I guess it like. Maybe it takes a couple of inches off his height, technically. I don't know. Does that even make sense? Not really. His jumper, low key, it might. No, I gotta go A. I don't know. Rashawn Holmes, you don't really shoot. I'm not gonna throw you on there. Justice Winslow, Z tier. I don't even know you. I can't think of your jump shot. You're also not available. Okay, Kelly Oubre. Now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be talking about Kelly Oubre in different ways, being up in the tier. But Kelly Oubre has a very pretty jump shot. And I think it's still B tier though. It's up there. Lefty like D'Angelo, similar shot. All the lefties, although kind of randomly just get into the same spot. Okay, Frank Kaminsky, your jumper's ugly. You're a shooter, but it's not like ugly. It's just a little unorthodox. So I'm gonna let you rock. Oh, hold on. Devin Booker, A. He is going to join Chris Paul up here. And no, I'm not just putting the best players up to the top. I know it may look like that right now, but trust and believe it'll become different as time goes on. Devin Booker is 100% an S tier jumper. He could have never advanced past his rookie season level, and he for sure would be S tier. Also, I'm going to move my face cam over here. My bad. I know we only got so many players thus far. All right, bet. And next up, we got but Devin Booker. The best part about Devin Booker's jump shot is when he rises up on the mid range a little bit higher than he usually does, like jumps up a little bit higher. He doesn't have to, usually if he's walking to a 3-pointer, he'll take he'll save a little bit in the legs and just chuck it up, use more of a like the forward, like Curry kind of does, where Curry doesn't jump much, and it just, what I'm saying, it's, I don't know how to explain, like a one motion, but on the mid range, he's jumping up. It's kind of like a 2 motion, more of a shot, and it's beautiful. Cameron Payne, your jumper is hideous, dog. Your jumper is worse than it's the way that he turns. He has like his whole. It's kind of nice though, but I'm gonna just move Frank Kaminsky down a tier with you because I don't know. I feel like there's okay, Miles Turner as well. He has this weird thing where he like sets it up like this and then he throws it. It just pisses me off. but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as Cameron Payne's though. I'm gonna throw you here. Trey Lyles. I'm not gonna lie, I know your 2K jumper better than your real jumper. Z tier. Stanley Johnson, same. I know these guys. All right. Let's get to some real candidates here. Bobby Portis. I wish I knew, because Trey Lyles actually is a good shooter. At least he was known as one. I feel like he might have removed it from his game a little bit. Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis had one game on the Knicks where he was going nuts. And obviously I know he's played fantastic with the Bucks the past few years, but he had one specific game on the Knicks where he was in like all these shots from the corner. It's got a bit of like a load up into his jumper. He takes a second, he dips it far down, but it's still nice. I'm still going to throw you, I'm feeling C tier. He's the definition actually of a C tier jump shooter. All right. Kevon Looney. Hell if I know. I don't know. You don't be shooting a lot. Christian Wood. I'm actually drawing a blank, but you're actually a 40% shooter this season. So I'm drawing a blank on Christian Wood though. I'm gonna throw you in D tier. That's my fault. Terry Rozier, he's got a nice jump on his jump shot. It's nothing. Terry Rozier has, like, if you were to equip the default jump shot, that's kind of what he's got. It's nothing unique about it. It's nothing. It's a nice jump shot. Another C tier for sure. Another C tier jumper. I'm still mad I don't remember Christian Wood's jump shot. Although, you know what, you deserve D tier just because he struggled as a free throw shooter a lot, even though he's a good shooter. And just for that, take a D tier. Norman Powell, odd looking jump shot. He jumps up and he kind of holds it at the peak for a second, if I'm not mistaken. But I like it though. It's nice. You're gonna get a B tier, honestly. You're like a little bit above. And then he's just consistent. I've had this thing with Norman Powell in fantasy basketball. I've been playing fantasy basketball for a couple of years now, and every year I just find him, and he's always fantastic. Is that Chasan Randall? Chasan, whatever. You know what's crazy? He was a former Knick. I was advocating for him in the 2016-17 season. And he has a very pretty jump shot. Screw it. Nobody's going to know who he is, but I'm surprised he's even on here. What the hell? But he's got a pretty jumper. I'm not going to lie. He's got a nice jumper. I remember he hit a half court shot once for us. Quinn Cook. I'm going to throw you not available. I don't remember. Pat Connaughton. Okay. Pat Connaughton. That's a nice jump. It's a nice default jump shot for him. It's nothing too crazy. Billy Hernan Gomez. Man, you don't really be shooting. Take a Z tier. He's one of those centers that's like, oh, I'm gonna start shooting threes and never start shooting threes. He's a liar. Josh Richardson, he's got a bit of an ugly jump shot. He kind of like cocks it back a little bit to the side, but it's not Lonzo-esque though. But it's just something about it. You know what? You're gonna be the first F tier. It's some Larry Nance. Ooh, Larry Nance got an ugly jumper. Oh my, bro. No, matter of fact, Larry Nance, I'm putting a lot of guys in Z tier that honestly should just be not available just because I'm not remembering their jumpers. You like throw a lot of screw. We'll leave those two for the hell of it because they were the first two. Larry Nance is a Z tier jumper. He's got a nasty jumper. Royce O'Neal, real nice jumper. I seen him hit a clutch shot. I think it was on the Nets. I don't think it was thinking back of the Jazz like earlier in the year. It was on the Nets still. He's got a nice, Royce O'Neal might be an A tier. He might be an A tier. He's got a nice, just stable jumper. I'm gonna throw Royce O'Neal in A tier. Why not? Chetty's got a cool little B tier jumper on him. He kind of brings it up like here, and then I don't know how to explain it, but it's nice. It's nice. Boban. Oh man. You know what? Actually, Boban's got like this effortless tall guy jumper type of thing, and when it's going, it's kind of going. You can get a C tier, Boban. Ben Simmons. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, Ben. It has nothing to do with you being a trash shooter. Your jumper is ugly. Like, it does look like you're supposed to be shooting with the wrong hand, but I will say it's not Larry Nance Jr. jumper ugly. You can go up over there. Domantas Sabonis, you also have a very ugly jumper. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. We're gonna throw you in, honestly, the Ben Simmons tier. It's actually very similar. They both like have a little bit too much they do with their left hand on the jumper. Sometimes they just mess it up. Obviously, Ben always messes his up, and Domantas, I mean, he ain't shooting that well this season either. Malik Beasley, you know what? This is gonna be the first role player S tier jump shot. Malik Beasley has a fantastic jump shot. I don't know how to explain it exactly. It's just nice, like rhythm to it. He puts it in a pocket. It's nice. It's nice. Marquise Chris actually has a pretty solid jump shot too. I'm not gonna lie. You could hold the C tier. You could hold the C tier. Buddy Hield, S tier jumper. It just looks effortless every single time this man shoots a basketball. Brandon Ingram, There's like this weird hitch at a certain point in it that kind of makes me. I'm gonna throw you in. It's nice, but it's B tier though. It's B tier nice. You are the head of the B tier though. I'm not gonna lie, because when you're hitting that many tough shots from the mid range, it definitely helps. Oh man, Damon Jones, you're not available. Let's be honest. Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert. I'm gonna throw Karis in the C tier for Karis, but I almost don't want to though, because Karis LeVert. This is the thing. There was a couple years ago I was at this Nets game with my cousin, and Karis LeVert, him and Jared Allen. We were actually. It's funny now. Both of them on the cast. Both of them have had very good moments in their career. You know what I'm saying? Have earned contracts. And we were making fun of both of them because they both looked like they had no type of orthodox to their game. They were entirely unorthodox, no type of cohesion. And especially Karis, because he's a guard, he's dribbling all the time. It always looks like he's going to drop the ball and it's going to go out of bounds when he plays basketball. It's so weird. But you know what, though? When it's going, it honestly might even be B tier, because when it's going, he just like, the thing I love about Karis' jump shot though, when it is going, is that he kind of just chucks it. It doesn't even look like he's doing like an actual motion at all. And he doesn't chuck it like Curry from like his head. He chucks it from down here, but not like Sean Marion though. Like it's up, but it looks like, you know, like in those 2K memes where it's like, oh, I lagged and I shot, and it's someone at the gym. It's like that when someone like lags and you see the ball go up, but they don't, and then they like lag a second after. You know what I'm saying? When someone posts a meme like that on Twitter, DeJounte Murray. I'm trying to. No, actually, he's got a pretty good jump shot. I'm gonna throw him as the best player down here in these tiers. He's not. It's a nice jumper though. I feel like I should put him up here, but we're starting to see too many people. I might have to add a B plus and let's add a row above and go B plus at the very least, and then A will be an exclusive. B plus we'll throw him in B, and then we'll throw Kelly up here. We'll throw Brandon up here. And that actually looks pretty solid for now. Maybe D'Angelo. D'Angelo's got a we'll throw D'Angelo up there as well. That's good. Terry's is pretty. Terry might have to go higher later. All right, Jamal Murray. He kind of, it's like a set motion every single time. Yeah, but it's also. It's nice. I'm gonna say he's a solid B tier. He's an actual B tier. Watch, the B tier is about to get stacked. I want to put him higher, but I can't, and I don't know why. Torian Prince. I used your jump shot on 2K, but I'm not gonna lie, I cannot. I think your jump shot in real life just looks like your jump shot on 2K. Actually, they got them all pretty accurate this year. And you know, it's just for that, I'll give you a C tier. Jakob Pearl, you don't be shooting. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is an A tier just because he does that same thing where it feels like he doesn't have control of the ball or something. He takes a stupid shot and then it looks ugly and hits all front rim. But if it's going, it is going. And he has this like weird hitch to it. They got it right a few years ago. Actually, matter of fact, if anybody remembers in 2K14 on 2K, they used to do Kobe really wrong. Kobe's jump shot was so slow and it was like this like weird like kick to it, and it was weird. They kind of added that to Jaylen Brown's jumper for like 1 year in like 2K18 or 19 or 20 in one of those years. And that's kind of how I feel. It's got like this weird, like, I don't know. But honestly, yeah, no, you are A tier though. You're A tier for sure. Malcolm Brogdon, he's got a very weird looking jumper, but it's so unique and it works so well. Also, the mid range for him, he kind of brings it up like right around here. So like it's kind of like here, and he just kind of, I don't know. He doesn't like bring it behind his head, but he also does a 2-motion shot, but it's in front of his head. So like it looks like it's obstructing his view at every single moment, but it works. I don't know who this is. This the Sam Hauser dude? Is that who that is? I don't know what your jump shot looks like. Niang? Niang's low key. He's got a good like normal power forward. He's got like a power forward jump shot that you'd want to use in 2K. But I like only in real life, because I actually had him on one of my 2K My League teams recently, and his jumper was garbage. I'm gonna throw him B tier. Gary Payton, man, you don't be shooting. Like you be dunking and stuff. Oh, Pascal Siakam. He actually, I like his jumper. I'm gonna throw his above. I'm gonna throw his A tier actually. It's something smooth about it. He has this weird smoothness to his game. Also, I've seen a lot of Pascal flack over the years, even like some of my most well-respected people, Twitter users. that like there was one moment where he took like this like spin shot where it wasn't really needed. And I was like, that's what I do. Like in real life, for some reason, I just really, matter of fact, S tier just for that. Because Pascal gives the love to the spin shot that not many people do. And I love the spin, just like that. Not even that it creates so much room, but it's just some sort of momentum that I enjoy when I do a spin shot in real life. And he does the same thing because for some reason, at one point in a game, he had done a spin shot at the free throw line when he didn't really need to. He could have like rose up, but that was his way of creating space because he can't rose up much more. Furcon, you're the same as George. When I honestly think you guys the exact same. Look at them. Is that Timothy Luwawu Cabarro? Bro, I do not. I cannot draw your jump shot from. I cannot remember honestly. Default jumper. Damian Lee, you hit a game winner this year. You can go in F tier. Wancho, seen it a lot in that one movie, in that Hustle movie, but I really don't care for it. It's okay. You can go F tier. Zubats, you don't be shooting. Dorian Finney-Smith has this thing where he brings his elbow down here and just like, you know what I'm saying? He does this weird thing. I'm gonna throw Dorian in. It looks efficient though, but maybe it's not always efficient, but it looks like, you know, calculated. I'm gonna throw him in the high C tier. It's kind of similar to that Miles Turner one actually. And matter of fact, while we're at it, Bobby Portis deserves B tier for sure. With some of these other guys are getting down here. Yeah, his is a little bit above some of these. Fred VanVleet, Fred VanVleet, he's A tier. We'll go A tier with him. His jumper is really nice. The only thing that makes his jump shot bad is that he's too short. And I don't know why that makes sense, but it does. Honestly, no, you're B+. You're B+ tier. Who is that? Archie Diacono? Is that actually him? Because I don't know. I don't know. I just know you passed that one dude. Bryn Forbes. S tier jump shot for sure. He's got this weird flow to it, kind of like how JJ Redick did, where he just like is kind of, it feels like he could catch the ball from any point and he just see it, like ball is gone in the hoop. Oh snap, I just hit the thing and oh god, I just oh wait, actually, you know what? No, just click this. It should all be good still. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yep, Bryn Forbes up there. Daniel House, you have just a decent jump shot. It's nothing personal, nothing too wrong. Matter of fact, Wancho, you go up there too. Matter of fact, Damian Lee, you go up there too. Derrick Jones Jr., you can't shoot, so throw you in the F tier. Who is this dude again? I forgot his name. Just throw him in none of it. Alex Caruso, your jump shot is ugly. Oh my god, your jump shot is ugly. It's like, it's not ugly, but Alex Caruso has one of those jump shots where you know he can't shoot off the dribble. And like you might have met him for the first time, seen him take and you just know he can't shoot off the dribble. So I'm taking him for a Z tier, honestly. Yeah, I'm throwing him in Z tier with Larry Nance. Is that David Nwaba? Bro, David Nwaba is proficient in doing nothing but running. And it works because he's just like a hustle god. Markelle Fultz, that's an interesting one. The nowadays version of Markelle, right next to Lonzo and Josh Jackson and oh wow, they got the whole is that how it's going right now? Are we going in draft class order? I don't think so, but he's got the whole draft class right here. What the hell? This is actually exactly the order and everything. Markelle Fultz, honestly, when he's in his mid-range area, that's a B+ jump. You know what, actually, him and DeJounte's jumpers are very similar. I'm gonna throw him, for some reason though, I'm just feeling the Markelle B+. His mid-range shot is beautiful. Lonzo Ball, his new jumper is it's better, but it's still not perfect. It's nice though. I'm gonna throw you in the C tier as well. Josh Jackson, we do not care. I don't care. De'Aaron Fox, you be like short arming your shot sometimes. It works, but you know what though? The mid-range shot from him is real nice. I'm gonna throw him into high B tier. I'm gonna throw him at the high B tier. Jason Tatum. Now this is for sure. He has this weird robotic thing going on. It doesn't make sense. His elbows are like touching when he shoots. I don't know how the hell he does it, but he does it. And the moving shots, the pull-up shots, the catch shots, it just looks beautiful. It looks magnificent. Malik Monk, he's actually an A tier. Malik Monk is an A tier shooter. Just another beautiful jump shot. Jonathan Isaac, you're a D tier shooter. We also haven't seen you play in years. Dennis Smith Jr., Z tier. Oh my God. I love you, Dennis Smith, but your jump shot has went through trials and tribulations like nobody else's. I'm gonna just make a Z minus tier for the other dudes that I don't really know, but like I do know, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just get the hell out of here. Yeah, no, you get out of here. Yeah. We don't care about you. Frank Ntilikina. All right. You might hate me. There's this thing going on where he just see, here's the thing, right? If Frank Ntilikina had an ugly jump shot, I might have never been a fan of him. But he actually has a pretty jump shot, even though it doesn't go in all the time. It's that wingspan. He uses that wingspan and it's like a nice little motion going on. And when it's hidden, it looks nice. And there was like 1 year where he shot 40% from the corner three. It's interesting. I won't be too biased though. I will say, you know, I'll let my bias shine a little bit. Yeah, no, you're A tier. You know, he's A tier. He is A tier. I don't know why. He just is. Okay. Marketing, you're pretty high up as well. Yeah, you know, he's got a nice fluid motion. I'm gonna throw him B plus as well with Kelly Oubre and them. Donovan Mitchell, now that right there is an S tier jump shot from Donovan Mitchell. It's actually very similar to Malik Beasley's jump shot. It's just like this weird. It's not really though. It's just the way that he pockets it. He pockets it like right here. I don't know how to explain it, but it works. Luke Kennard. Oh yeah, no, that's another great jump shot. I'm gonna throw him. He doesn't have enough of a form to it for me to love it all the way. And I know that's kind of contradictory because I just had Bryn Forbes up here. But Bryn Forbes is a little bit more. Luke just feel like he should be throwing it, but it works. And yeah, Zach Collins, we do not care. John Collins, you kind of have like you're like Jonathan Isaac, yeah. Justin Jackson, man, you don't even be playing no more. It's not a terrible jump shot though. OG, oh man, I'm trying to think of OG's jumper right now. And I know OG's jumper. That's the thing that's pissing me off. OG is one of my favorite players. Actually, you know what? I got it. Yeah, OG though, it's nothing crazy. It's like a C. Jarrett Allen, he actually has he has a soft touch for a big man. I'm gonna throw him. I'm gonna throw him C. Bam, you know, Bam don't be shooting a lot, but when he does, Bam actually has I'm gonna give him our first center. I don't know though, man. When he's like dribbling and he just shoots, and it's weird because it's nicer because it's the center, so it doesn't feel like he should be legal. It should be allowed to do those type of things. I'm gonna throw Bam at the A tier again as well. I'm gonna throw Bam A tier. Who else we got? Let's see. Who is this? Oh, DJ Wilson. I don't know honestly. Hartenstein, he's on the Knicks this year, so I know you got a cool little. It's a little shaky. We'll throw you in D tier. Kuzma's got a really nice jump shot. It's shaky though. He doesn't have like a form to his. If you play with him on 2K or you use his jump shot, you know it's a jump shot very commonly used now because it doesn't have a form. It's very quick, but it's nice and it gets the job done. We're gonna throw him B plus tier as well. He's like anti Oubre. Tony Bradley, not if I know. Derek White. It's oh snap! Just click the thing again. I think. Oh, maybe not. All right, Derek White. Yeah, take a D tier, buddy. Yeah, sorry. Josh Hart, a pretty solid jumper. It's just a pretty solid jumper. Matter of fact, I'll give you B tier, Josh Hart. This dude, I forgot your name. I forgot his name. It's PJ Dozier. I don't know, honestly. Who was that? Is that Isaiah? Is it Isaiah? No. Is it Edmund Sumner? I don't know. Dylan Brooks. Now this is an ugly jump shot. Dylan Brooks. He also has like the lag thing going on, except he's just inconsistent. I don't like it. And I don't know why. We're gonna throw him F tier. Yeah, throw him F tier. Yeah. He's for sure in this tier. Yeah. I have no clue who this is. Thomas Bryant. It's okay. It gets the job done though. It's like Jared Allen. It gets the job done. Is that Monte? Monte Morris is a really nice jump shot. I'm gonna throw him B tier as well. Who is this? Is that Eduardo or something? I don't know. Or no, is that Vlatko? Yeah. Devon Reed. I don't know. Luke Cornett. Know you from your Knicks days, of course. I actually have his autograph. Oh God. And Honestly, your jump shot's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. It gets the job done sometimes, but it's pretty ugly. I'm gonna throw you in the D tier. Chris Boucher. No, oh, Chris Boucher like brings it over his head just for that. B tier, just for that. It's, you know what? No, I can't do that. I'm gonna give you props and not give you like a low tier just because he brings it like over his head. It's like a Manute Bol jump shot kind of. Daniel Tice. I definitely remember Daniel Tice's jump shot, and it's okay. It's a D tier. It's a D tier. Maxi Kleba, you know, he has another set shot type of jump shot that I expect to go in pretty often. I don't know if he's shooting well this season, but I'm gonna give you B tier. Torrey Craig, I actually don't remember his jump shot, so I'm out of respect because I know you've been shooting, you've been a 3 and D kind of guy, or shooting D, whether or not you make it, I don't know. I have no clue. This is Grayson Allen, real simple jump shot, shoots it from the hip, trips people on the way back. B tier. Who the hell? Oh, that's Costas. I actually don't know how Costas shoots. This is forgot your name. Marvin Bagley. He's actually got a pretty good looking jump shot. I'm gonna throw Marvin Bagley in the B tier as well. We'll make a, I don't know if we can make a B minus, dog. If you're a B tier shooter, Mo Bamba, man, it's something about Mo Bamba that when he shoots, you just think he's gonna miss every time, even though his jump shot isn't that bad looking. Tony Bradley. Wait, is that Tony Bradley? I actually can't. I can't tell who that. Wait, I feel like I ranked Tony Bradley already. Yeah, there's Tony Bradley. Who the hell? Why am I drawing a blank? Spurs, big man. I think he's a big. Yeah, he's got it. I don't know. I can't think of his name. That's the first person though. I think I don't know. Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges. He is gonna get. Now it's a weird one. He's an elite catch and shoot. Shot looks like it's gonna go in. He used to have some really wonky looking shooting drills where his arms looked like they were disconnected from his body. He is gonna get a he's got to get an S tier. He's got to get an S tier. I respect when a player's got a really weird looking jump shot, but it works. Bruce Brown, man, I went to that one Nets game. You were scoring around a lot around the rim, but outside, you know, I went to that playoffs game Nets, and he had like 27 points, but outside shooting, not your thing. Your jump shot doesn't look too awful though. I'll put it on that Derek White tier. This is Troy Brown. I actually don't know what Troy Brown's jump shot looks like. Jalen Brunson, I could tell you right now, boy. I just went to that Knicks game the other day. He dropped like 28, 30, something like that, 32. I don't know. S tier jumper. S tier just for it's. I guess it's a little bit like of his floater finishing around the rim as well. But yeah, no, it's S tier. You already know it's S tier. Javon Carter, he gets some. It's a solid jumper. I saw you dropping 40 the other day. I'll throw you in B tier. Why not? Wendell Carter. Just an average jumper. You're just average, just very average. Hamidou, you can't shoot for your life. You and David Nwaba come from the school of nothing. Dante, C tier. Ooh, that is not Jay Sean Tate, right? That's is that Usman Garuba? I have no clue. Ooh, Shay. Okay, we might need to make an S plus tier because the S tier is getting loaded up. The S, yeah, no, we're gonna make an S plus tier at a row above. Let's name it the S. I know there's not even an A plus, but the S plus tier. You know, actually no, I'm gonna go the other way around. Delete this tier, and then I didn't delete. Okay, yeah. At a row below, make this one the A plus, and we're gonna put Malik Beasley down there. We're gonna put Bryn Forbes down there. And I think that's actually it for now. I'm gonna go back to it, but I don't want to spend too much time. I'm trying to think who else would possibly. I know Pascal's definitely. Yeah, if we're talking about just pure jump shot, I might get a little more meticulous by the end. But you know, I'm trying to set a precedent here. Devontae Graham, you actually have a pretty nice looking jump shot, even though it's inconsistent sometimes. Throw you at B tier. I'll throw you at B tier. Who is that the rookie? Is that what's his name? I forgot his name. He's actually I think it's the rookie. Is it not? I don't wait. The rookie from Atlanta, is he all the way down here somewhere? Do they got in draft class order? Yeah, these are definitely rookies. I cannot tell you who any of these guys are. Yeah, no, that's something. AJ Griffin. Hey, screw while we're here. AJ Griffin. Real nice jump shot on him. Yeah, you could have an A tier. There's gonna be a rookies though that I don't know at all because yeah, there's too many. You could have a AJ. You can go B plus tier because I like when a player can make some. Oh, Kevin Herter. Kevin Herter's proven his way as a shooter. I know it might seem like I'm just ranking. I wouldn't say you're. I actually, you know what though? Say regardless though, I'm not as enamored with his jump shot as some other people. I'm gonna throw him B, but I respect him as a shooter. I'm still trying to remember who oh, is that Aaron Holiday? I don't know. Jaren Jackson, okay, I went to that Knicks game the other day. He's a real ugly jump shot, but there was actually one instance in the game where like he looked like he was gonna airball with how he shoots, but he pushed it forward to the point where it had to go in the rim. And just for that, I respect it. He's also got great off the dribble, just basketball abilities. Like for a guy his height, I know that doesn't attribute to his jump shot if he's not shooting jump shots, but that little stupid push shot he's got from like the hip, it works nice. I'm gonna give you a B plus for that, honestly, Jaren. That's old dude. I forgot your name, but yeah, you could go there. Is that Kevin Knox? What's crazy is Kevin Knox has a really nice looking jump shot. Kevin Knox, you're gonna get an A tier. You got a really nice looking jump shot. He's definitely one of those guys because of Nick's bias that I've went into the backyard. And you know who else? Caleb Martin also has a very. I'm gonna go back to back A tiers on some role players. Although Kevin Knox barely has a role, but on the Pistons he does. Does Cody just shoot the same as Caleb? Shoot, I'm gonna throw you in the D tier anyways. I don't know if I've ever seen Cody Martin play. DeAnthony Melton, he's yep. B tier. Chimize, I don't know. Shake Milton, another like kind of lackadaisical jumper. He does like the Karis LeVert thing where it feels like he doesn't have too much control in it. But honestly though, it's a B plus jumper. It is a B plus jumper, Shake Milton. When it's working. I don't know what old that's Svi. Svi is a good. I don't remember how you shoot though. I'm not gonna rank you if I remember. Josh Okogie. Yeah, no, you're I don't know actually. I'm gonna throw him out here. Michael Porter Jr. S tier jump shot, definitively. It will not change. He might have the best jump shot of all time. No lie. Because Michael Porter Jr. is 6'10". He gets enough lift. He's got a nice looking form on the upper motion. It's basketball heaven in that jump shot. God created that jump shot for perfection and just not his back or his knees or any part of his physical body. Is this Jerome from the Clippers? I do not know what Jerome's up to. Mitchell Robinson. I know what you shoot like, but you don't shoot. But your free throw routine, I'm gonna throw you just because I'm a Knicks fan and I've been biased towards everybody else. I'm gonna throw you. You know what though? What's funny is that when you be shooting the offseason, it doesn't look as bad as Larry Nance Jr. I'll say that much. Colin Sexton, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna throw you C. Who else we got? Landry. Landry's got a real nice jump shot. Landry, I'm gonna throw Landry in A tier jump shots. He maybe B plus, maybe B plus. He's got a good jump shot. It's got like good lift and longevity on the height. And I don't know. Anthony Simons, Dame clone. He's got to be at least. He's gonna be S. He's gonna be S. He's gonna be S. I don't know though, because like off ball, see, like when it comes to off ball shooting ability, Shea like trumps Shea and Jalen and Tatum. Like, does that matter? Because yeah, then in that case, Mikal, that's how I'm gonna determine it. Off ball shooting ability's got to count a little bit as well. And all these guys, Michael Porter Jr. a little bit less, but his jump shot is so pretty that I'm gonna allow it. And this is good. Actually, this is good. I'm gonna throw Simons down here as well. You got a little more proven to go, buddy. All right, next up. Is that Gary Trent? Gary Trent's got an okay jumper. Another C tier guy. Another C tier guy. Colin be like pushing it off with his hand, but it's a solid jumper though. That's Vanderbilt doesn't really shoot. I'm gonna just throw him down here. I saw him, I think, airball the other day, actually. Mo Wagner actually does have a nice jumper, but it's not like nice enough to be above the Cameron Payne tier, so screw you. Lonnie Walker, mid, just mid, D tier mid. BJ Washington, not bad. Kenrich, right? Kenrich, I don't know off the top of my head. Trey Young, Trae Young's got like this inconsistent shooting form where it's really nice, but it's not, but it is, but it's not. It's more about the floater with Trae Young. Let's be honest. It's the floater more than it is anything else. And either way, I like his jump shot, but I think he's gonna be B plus. And I like his jump shot too, but I think he's gonna be B plus. Yeah, it's just what I'm feeling right now. We all know how Trae Young shoots. He also doesn't have much of a mid-range, like off the dribble, like falling away type of thing going on, like how guys like Shea do or Jalen Brunson do or Jason do or things like that. But you know what I'm saying? He doesn't really have that to his bag. So it's more like standstill, same thing every time. And it's nice, but even that's inconsistent. So I'm gonna throw you there. DeAndre Ayton, he actually has a pretty nice looking big man jumper. I'm gonna throw him B tier, head of the B tier actually. Luka Doncic. Okay, it's a good jumper. It's a really good. I don't know if it's an A. I don't know if it's an S tier jumper. I feel like Luka might be ruining his own image though with all the shots. It's not an S tier. It's just not an S tier. It's really. It's like. It's. You know what though? He shoots so similar to how I shoot. So like the way that he like hoists, like gets it like above his head and then like. So I might have to respect it, but I'm gonna throw it A plus. I'm gonna throw for now. I'm gonna throw Luka A plus. I don't know. Maybe it's like the lack of variety. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's like getting your favorite meal versus like an etiquette, like not etiquette, a some sort of high fashion. It's like wearing your favorite hoodie versus wearing like designer clothes. And Luka's your favorite hoodie. Like he's perfect. And I don't wear designer clothes. I just wear hoodies. So I love Luka, but it's not S tier for some reason. I don't know how to explain it. He also doesn't get a lot of lift on it. It's beautiful though. Theo Pinson, you don't shoot. You stick on the bench. Goga, I don't know. I don't know. Screw it. We're gonna start. Actually, that's O'Shea, right? O'Shea, you got a cool 2K jumper. I can't say I've seen you shoot much in real life. Whatever. Robert Williams, you don't be shooting. Rui's actually got a really cool jumper. He gets like, he brings it up real high when he shoots. It's like small forward LaMarcus Aldridge for some reason, or power forward, what do you want to call him? I'm gonna throw Rui on the A tier. Screw it. I'm not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Is that LiAngelo? LiAngelo got an ugly jumper. It's pretty, but he releases it too low. Honestly, if LiAngelo had a higher and not so weird release, he'd probably be in the NBA. I'm just maybe a little more athletic, but like if he had a more convincing jump shot form, just for that, I'm gonna throw you an F because your jump shot might be holding you back from the NBA as a whole. I forgot this dude's name. CJ, not CJ. I forgot. I don't know. That's Jock. I don't think Jock be shooting. Wenyan, I have no clue. Ooh, Rudy. The thing is, Rudy's 2K jumper has been so cheese for all these years, but it's a lot different than his real life. His real life jumper, you could like feel the old man in his real life jumper. But it's so classic, iconic that I'm gonna throw him in B plus. I'm gonna throw him in B plus. But it's not like beautiful or something. It's nice. It's nice. Kyle Lowry, quick, gets the job done, but he's got the same thing with Trae, where like it's not. I'm gonna make you and DeAndre Ayton head of the B tier as well. PJ Tucker gets it loaded in the A. What I was talking about earlier with Miles Turner and all these other guys loading their shot in the pocket and just kind of getting. PJ Tucker's the king of that. It's a pretty jumper. It works. You're gonna be B plus as well. Who else? Kevin Durant. Okay. Honestly, no. I'm sorry, Michael Porter Jr. That's the best. He's got the best jumper. Yeah, no, his jumper is beautiful. Let's be honest. It's fantastic. It's otherworldly. Al Horford, holy hell. Honestly, Al Horford, I'm gonna put you in the D tier just because it somehow works. You have the ugliest jumper probably of all time, maybe of all time. You've got, I don't know how you make that jumper work for so many years and like became one of like the first actual reliable stretch bigs somehow. I don't know. Mike Conley, I'm gonna give Mike Conley an A. Jeff Green, the Jeff Green signature. The Jeff Green, you can get a B plus. You can get a B plus, Jeffy. Who is that? Oh, the Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Young's jumper is ugly. Oh my God, his jumper is ugly. Holy hell, his jumper is ugly. Derrick Rose, another jumper. You know what? Just because, this is the thing, Derrick Rose's jumper changed a lot. Just because his younger years jumpers, he jumped a lot more. He had a lot more lift on his jumper. And it was a lot more inconsistent for that reason. It's the same thing. You go look at Derrick Rose and look at how inconsistent he was when he was jumping too high on his shot, right? Then look at how Curry comes along and starts jumping last and all these guys, right. And even, it's that type of jumper where you're lifting up too high is like, it's more consistent to get it correct. And then I look at Westbrook and I'm like, well, here's the thing, right? I see Rose develop his jumper to where he stops jumping so much and it works beautifully. And he starts shooting beautiful percentages all around, starts being able to shoot threes, all this stuff. Because the first time he was on the Knicks in 2016, after all his injuries, he still couldn't shoot. He figured it out after like a year and a half and so whatever. I think he hit 5 threes the entire 2016 season. And then he went to Minnesota and dropped 50 with a bunch of threes. So it's great development. I do love his shot, but it's more the overall feel of his game. It's the little push shot around the rim. It's the but I like his pull-up shot, but just because you had those early years where your shot was a little nasty. Right now though, I think you're a fair A. I think you're a fair A regardless. It's a beautiful shot though. A is some more. And speaking of shots, Westbrook, I know you've been picking up, but that way that you just force the shot, and I love I have his pink diamond card in 2K. I love his shot in 2K, but the way you force your shot, and that's the way that his shot should be. It's kind of his jumper in 2K is kind of like his jumper in 2K. It's like his real life jump shot, except it's the same every time. In real life, he'll jump too high at a certain point on the mid range, or doesn't jump enough, or drop the ball. It's pretty when it's working though. So I'm gonna throw you are the head of the D tier of jumpers. Yeah, no, these are like actual good shooters, and you and Al Horford for sure champion this tier. Kevin Love, beautiful jumper. Let's be honest. Kevin Love, he's got it. Yeah, no, he's got it. He's the king of the he's actually, sorry PJ Tucker, but no, Kevin Love is, I'm not gonna say he's the king, but like, of the catch and shoot, but he's got a beautiful catch and shoot jumper. And he can do it in other ways too as well. Danilo kind of looks like he's hurt every time he tries to do anything, but it works. I'll throw you C tier. Eric Gordon, okay, ugly jumper, but the confidence is admirable. Like admirable. He has this thing where like he loads it up here and then just kind of chucks it as well from his chest. But it's admirable, his confidence. And no, I wasn't throwing him D tier. I'm gonna throw you, just because your jump shot is so memorable. No, I'm gonna throw you B plus. I'm gonna throw you B plus. Brook Lopez, really nice catch and shoot jumper for a big man. Honestly, Brook Lopez, you're gonna get it's just the way that he is big, is clunky, big clunky jumper, but the way that he releases it and it just looks like a nice, Brook Lopez, when he shoots a jump shot, looks like he could chuck it from 75 feet and he'd have the exact same form and he'd still hit it. So I'm gonna give him an A plus for that. It's kind of like big man Luka. That's kind of how I would define Brook Lopez. Robin, not so much. You got the post hook on you. The post hook is beautiful. Just for that, I'm gonna throw you in C tier. But the jumper isn't really there. JaVale, your jumper is hideous. You're in the Mitchell Robinson tier. Serge Ibaka, pretty nice, but nothing too crazy. C tier. Nicholas Batum. All right, Nicholas Batum has a plus tier jumper. That's another real nice catch and shoot jumper. He's not doing much aside from that. He might dunk on you once every 5 years, but aside from that, it's all catch and shoots, and it's real nice. I'll throw you out to Luka out of respect, but it's been working for like 15 years, maybe even longer, like 16. George Hill, another very, very nice jump shot. I'm just being honest. It's a real nice. That's an A plus tier as well. I'm not even gonna lie. I just like his jump shot a lot. All right, fine. We're on the. I one time went to the basketball courts and tried to shoot like George Hill. That might be the worst confession of my entire life, actually. DeAndre Jordan, absolutely hideous. Let's just be honest. It's hideous. It's Z tier. Goran Dragic, pretty nice. Gets it in the lefty pocket, whatever you want to call it. We'll go B tier. There's nothing too memorable about it though. Blake, why does Blake look like that in this photo? Did they like Photoshop Blake? He looks like diseased. Like his freckles are gone. Blake, you can they just put too much lighting on my boy. Like why they do Blake? What happened? They made you look like a corpse. Blake's actually, he has this weird thing where when he jumps up, he releases it like when he's falling down. But his His development of his jumper is admirable. He's still only a B tier though. That picture is scaring me. Oh my God. James Harden. Oh, James Harden. James Harden's got a. I'm gonna throw him A tier. I don't know why, but it's. Oh man. It's A plus. I don't know how to. We all know James Harden's jumper. I don't know how to explain it. He's also the poster child of lefty jumpers. Just for that, I might throw you higher. Do we have a lefty yet up there in the top tier? Oh yeah, Brunson. Brunson's like mid-range moving shots are a little bit nicer than Harden's, but Harden does have the. He is the poster child of lefty jumpers. He gets it in the right spot every time. It's a beautiful jumper. You know what? I'm gonna throw you S tier. But it's like lefty Luca though, so I'm gonna throw you here. Ricky Rubio. Hold on. Yeah, Ricky Rubio's jumper is hideous. Let's just get out the way. Steph Curry. I mean, come on now. I don't gotta say much. He's gonna be S tier. There's not much of a jumper really. He just kind of chucks it nowadays, but it works. DeMar DeRozan. Crazily enough, this is the definition of modern day mid-range maestro. I love it. S tier DeMar DeRozan. Is Melo gonna be on here? Probably not, because he's not on the team. But yeah, obviously he's gonna, Taj Gibson. Just we'll get to you. Why not? I liked it. You started to get that jumper down with the Knicks. I liked it. James Johnson. I honestly do not remember. You haven't played in so long. Drew Holiday. It's not terrible. It's still C tier though. I don't know how to explain it, but it is. Patrick Beverley. Just disgusting. It's not F tier though. It's D tier. Danny Green, like he's unconvincing with his shot. I don't know what to believe, Patty Mills, okay, Patty Mills, that's an A tier. That's an A plus tier jumper actually. When Patty Mills got it, he got it. Yeah, Garrett Temple, it's not bad. It's a D tier. Go ahead, give me Wesley Matthews. Oh, Wesley Matthews is like the head of the B tier. It's a nice little. Gets the little bow and arrow on you. John Wall, it's a pretty looking mid-range jumper when he's in a motion. It's solid. I'm gonna give John Wall a B plus. Derek Favors, hell if I know. I don't remember the last time you shot. Gordon Hayward, pretty good looking jumper. We'll give you a B plus as well. Paul George. I want to say Paul George just because I have it ingrained in my head of you getting the way off and everything. I'm going to throw you an A plus tier just for that. But you do have a beautiful jump shot for sure. Ish Smith. Ish Smith actually is a pretty good looking jump shot. I'm not going to lie. B tier Ish Smith. Kyrie Irving. Okay, that's a S tier dog right there. Another one of those guys off the dribble, all this stuff. It's beautiful. It's immaculate. It's immaculate, especially the threat of him going to the basket, all that type of stuff. JV's got a pretty good standstill jumper for a big man. You actually deserve an A plus tier. I don't know though. I'll give Towns the A plus and throw JV down to A. Yeah, let Towns rock up there. Towns just has a pretty Bismack, hell if I know. Kemba Walker, you just always look like you're gonna miss. But I won't be biased to your one season with the Knicks. You got a pretty good looking jumper. B tier. Klay Thompson, you're the head of catch and shoot. There's a reason why you're so good at shooting. S tier. Maybe not this season, but Alec Burks, I actually like his jumper a lot. He has this weird sway going on with it. Like it's not in the morning, but maybe at night during 7:30 p.m. games. I like his game. I like his jumper. I like it. It might even be higher, honestly. Screw it. It's my list. Alec Burks, A tier. Oh, now this is Marcus Morris. I can't. Markieff and Marcus have a little bit different of jumpers. Markieff, there's a difference. First of all, Markieff's a little bit more mid, but either way, you guys they have like the perfect like right foot in front of the left, a little bit of like a turn to like his body when he's shooting. Both of them, I'm talking either one. Markieff's a little more dead on though, and that's what's gonna make him go B tier. But Marcus got the perfect turn. He brings it up real high when he's shooting. You can't really obstruct it too well. And he could take, contact, hit a 4-point play every so often. He could shoot it off the dribble. Hey, Marcus Morris is going to get an A plus tier, but maybe, you know what though? No, I'm going S tier. I loved Marcus Morris's 1 year on the Knicks. I loved it. It was actually half a season, but he did a lot, and it was because of that beautiful jumper. It was. And he could hit a fadeaway. He can go in the post. He averaged 20. You know, the man averaged 20. We traded him to the Clippers. He was at Kawhi Leonard. All right, we're going to have to make an S+ tier. I'm not going to lie. And you know, matter of fact, just to make it easier, I'm going to get S- tier, okay? I'm already seeing a couple S- tier. We're going to throw Kevin Love in there. We're going to throw Pascal in there. I am going to throw Buddy Hield in there. I have a thing, you know, for off the dribble shots, and he's more off the catch, and maybe just 1 or 2 dribbles, but nothing too crazy. Curry, yeah, Curry. I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm out of controversial, but you know, Shay's is pretty. Yeah, Shay's is pretty solid. It's less of like a shot though. It's more of. I'm gonna throw Shay down 1. I'm gonna throw Brunson down 1. I'm not too crazy. I'll take him down 1. Kyrie, Clay. You know, Clay the fadeaway as well in his peak. Yeah, no, it was hidden. I'm gonna take Donovan down a tier as well. Yeah, this is looking about right. Chris Paul for sure is staying though. MPJ, your jumper is just too beautiful, even if you're not doing all too much with it, like off the dribble or whatever. Kawhi also has one of my favorite jumpers. Him, KD, DeRozan. This looks like the correct, and Marcus Morris. We'll throw you down a tier, but you're still above the A+ tier. All right, Vucevic. I'm not gonna lie, very, very good looking jump shot. Even if you know you missed on a lot of other aspects of your game, I think you're an A tier jump shooter. I think you are. Tobias Harris, he has this thing where he shoots off the dribble where he always misses. Or no, I'm sorry, I have this one biased perspective. There was a game they were playing against, I think Boston, probably. I don't remember, but they were playing somebody in like the second round of the playoffs a few years ago. It was Embiid was healthy. It might have even been that year that they still had Jimmy. I think it was actually, and he just went like 1 for 14. But you know though, no, he's a very pretty jump shot. I'm gonna give you B+. I'm not gonna be too crazy because you can have a pretty jump shot and miss a lot. Reggie Jackson also a solid one. I'm gonna throw a C tier for Reggie Jackson. Corey Joseph, honestly, I have known you for so long in the NBA, yet I do not remember what you shoot like. But I'm gonna throw you in the D tier just out of respect and not throw you not available. Jimmy Butler. I'm gonna throw Jimmy Butler in the A tier. I like his off the dribble. You know, obviously he's more of a bully ball type of guy at times, but I will say though, he kind of short arms the 3 a lot and he jumps a little bit too much. I'm gonna throw you in the B+ tier just for that. It's like it's on and off with you, but it's still, when it's on, it's beautiful. It's on, it's all the above. All right, next up. Bojan, real good jumper from Bojan. We're gonna throw Bojan in the A+. It's a real good catch and shoot jumper, even off the dribble. Now he's averaging like 20 this season with Detroit. Actually, his whole career, ever since Indiana, he's been playing great off the dribble, even or just in general. Davis Bertans, man, you've been shooting too trash. It's kind of ruined it. You never really had the best jumper, but I'm gonna throw you B tier. Anthony Davis, I like the lift he gets. I know he don't be hitting no more really at the rate that he used to. I've always actually really liked his jumper though. So I'm gonna throw him A+. I'm gonna throw AD A+. Bradley Beal, it's a good jumper, but it's like nothing like unique about it, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna throw him A tier. But like it's too good to where Dame, he's got this thing where he kind of sways and he brings it to the pocket a little bit, kind of like how Donovan does, and it's beautiful. I am gonna throw Dame in the S- tier though, and not the S tier. Yeah, I'm gonna throw him in the S- tier. But he's like the head of that tier though, for sure. Terrence Ross is also in the S- tier. He's got this beautiful. Yeah, it's the sway to his jump shot. I don't know, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shout out to Terrence Ross. Andre Drummond, hell no. Hell no. Harrison Barnes, yes. Harrison Barnes is probably gonna be the worst player on the S tier, the official S tier. I've always loved Harrison Barnes' jumper. I literally used to I have videos of me shooting in my backyard like 6 years ago, trying to shoot like Harrison Barnes. I swear to God, probably longer actually, like 8 years ago. Austin Rivers, he's got like this weird kind of hitch into his like shot, but it's not even in like, it's very weird, but I like it though. And I'm gonna throw you in the B plus tier for that. All right, cool. Evan Fournier, I like his shot too. I know he's been missing, he's inconsistent this year, but I've always liked he gets the job done. He gets the job done. It's kind of like Wesley Matthews, but with a little more off the ball. I mean, off the dribble. Jay Crowder, I'm trying to think actually. Jay Crowder. I mean, I know his jumper, but I'm trying to think if there's anything that makes me want to put it much higher than a B tier. So screw it. You can have the B tier. Draymond. You know what, Draymond? When your shot is going, it's bad, but it's not as ugly. It's ugly, but like the same way that Towns has the hunch. I don't know. There's something convincing about it. Screw it. Hold the C tier. Chris Middleton. Another guy that I've definitely went to the basketball courts and tried to shoot like. Chris Middleton. No, Chris Middleton is up there. He's actually, no, I think actually him and Shea might gotta get moved back up. Him and Shea both moved back up to this S tier. Yep, they're like same player, different fonts, which is pretty funny. Just Shea's got a little bit more dog in him, as we could see. Will Barton's got this. I know his jumper. I'm not gonna keep on explaining everybody's jump shots. That's mid tier, and you don't really care. I like Will Barton's jumper. It's okay. It's all right. We'll throw you C tier. Kent Bazemore, the lefty jumper. I'm gonna throw Kent Bazemore C tier as well. Justin Holiday's got a really cool looking jumper. I like his jumper, B plus. It's kind of like Tobias's actually, funnily enough. A little more of catch and shoot motion to it. JaMychal Green, I can't remember how you shoot, even though I know that I've seen you shoot. No one's well, you don't be shooting. Actually, you started shooting some shots last year and it was ugly, so screw it. Just stay down there anyways. Alex Len, I remember you shooting a little bit. I'm gonna just throw you in the D tier out of respect instead of putting you down there. It's just a default center jump shot though. CJ McCollum, Christian James. He's got a cool B plus type of jumper. Yeah. Actually, no, I can't throw him no lower. I'm gonna put him and Bradley Beal down here. Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know how to explain it. Some of these things are unexplainable. Cody Zeller, somehow you haven't learned how to shoot. Although you do be dribbling though. You do. Oh, actually, no, it's Mason Plumlee. I'm getting the two Hornets big men confused. Dennis Schroeder, ugly jumper, bro. Ugly. Actually, he is the head of the Z minus tier. He just has this thing where it just doesn't look correct. It just doesn't look correct. Dwayne Dedman, I don't care. I know I've seen you shoot, but I don't care. Same with you, Gorgie. Kelly Olynyk, this weird he shoots straight from the hip, like he's a Western film. You could have just for the uniqueness of your jump shot, have a B tier. KCP, pretty solid. No lie, pretty solid. It's like a default good, pretty jumper. I'll throw you B plus tier. Is that Mason? Is that Mason right there? I don't know. I actually don't know if Mason really ever shoots, so screw it. Muscala, I should know how Muscala shoots, but I don't. Otto Porter, okay, he's got a very ugly jumper too, but his is admirably ugly because he has the Al Horford thing. Put him next to Al. He's got the Al Horford thing. He shoots it like this. I don't know how to explain it. I don't. Go look up Otto Porter's jumper. Reggie Bullock. Ah, man. Reggie Bullock. Oh no, I like Reggie Bullock's jumper. He's not shooting well this season, but I do like his jumper. When it's going, it's going. It's nice. Throw him in the B plus tier. Robert Covington. Now yours is a little more inconsistent. But when it's hitting though, it was unobstructed. Not really getting contested very well. Rudy Gobert, your jumper is hideous. Let's be honest. You're in the DeAndre Jordan tier. You're not down here though, because you got a default ugly big man jumper, but it's not. I'm sorry to Montrez, get out of here. Actually, no, I told you you could stay here. Never mind, my bad. Steven Adams, I was watching him play the other day. Free throw is disgusting. Stay with Rudy. Tim Hardaway Jr., I like his jumper, but it's like weak. I don't know what that even means, but it is. You're still a C tier though, and I know you've been shooting garbage this season. Trey Burke, beautiful off the dribble. Baby Iverson for a moment there in New York. I'm gonna have to throw you in the A plus tier. Trey Burke. You got it, buddy. Victor Oladipo, another very nice looking jump shot, especially when he was in his prime in Indiana. I'm gonna throw you in the A tier as well. I'm throwing you in the A tier. Giannis, okay, that mid range off the, you know what I'm saying? It's a very ugly jumper. Admirably ugly like these guys, except it's a little bit more admirable. I'm gonna say Giannis is the new head of the C tier because it's a little bit too ugly to rationalize putting higher than some of these other guys. But that mid range jumper, that fadeaway, it's nice. He gets it up high. It works. I don't know, but yeah, it's the head of the C tier though. Him and Lonzo, yeah, and that's two guys that kind of learned how to shoot and couldn't shoot, so you know that works. Delhi, wow, I actually very vividly remember Delhi's shot. He don't play really, and I saw him on the Kings in one of my recent 2K videos, and I had to double back and make sure that he actually, like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, I'm losing brain cells. I've been recording for an hour straight talking, and I doubt we're even too far into this. Raul Neto, I do not remember how you shoot. Seth Curry. Seth Curry might have a prettier jumper than Steph, which is kind of crazy because there's something about it. It's just something about it. It's something about it, dog. It's something about it. He might be worse than Harrison Barnes too. I don't know what this is. Genuinely have no clue. Rodney. I'm gonna throw you next to Dre. Where's Draymond? Where's Draymond at? Rodney. Where's Dre? Come on, dog. Okay, so he's above them. There he is. Yeah, put you next to Draymond. Rodney. Thanasis, you don't be playing. Zach LaVine, nice, but you should be short and arming it sometimes. I don't know. But it is nice though. But you be bricking too, taking bad shots. It's shot selection gotta count a little bit too. And Kyle Lowry be taking trash shots too sometimes. So you can go next to Kyle Lowry. Screw it. Why not? But it's a lot prettier than Kyle Lowry's shots. So we're gonna throw you in the B+ tier. Jordan Clarkson. Solid. Just solid, good off the dribble creator type of, Clarkson the creator type of jumper. You know what I'm saying? Gary Harris. Man, you got like 72 mil, finesse that one team. Screw it, go down. I'm sorry, your jumper probably isn't that ugly. I just don't remember it. You've been on Orlando for so long, and I remember how your jumper was in 2K. I remember how everyone's jumper is in 2K way better. But yeah, Spencer. Speaking of 2K jumpers, Spencer Dinwiddie used to have the worst. But I actually really like Spencer's in real life jumper. I really like it. We're gonna throw you next to he's actually almost the same player, different font as Jordan Clarkson. Crazily enough, don't at me. Kem Birch, no clue. Jeremy Grant, I love the thing that Jeremy Grant's doing this season where he catches it really high and just chucks it, and it works, and that's beautiful. I'm gonna throw you in this tier. What's funny is that's kind of similar to how Kuzma shoots. All right. Joe Harris, even though you've had your rough bouts and KD just kind of referred to you as a nobody recently, you got a good looking jumper. You can have a B+, even though you've also sucked in the playoffs sometimes. I'm starting to get carpal tunnel in my right hand from clicking this so much. And I've edited videos for hours, but this is a whole new beast, especially because I'm recording, so I can't stop and take 10 seconds. Hold on. Okay. Doug McDermott. No, Doug McDermott, he's got it. Yeah, no, he's got it. Doug McDermott actually is another S tier shooter. He is an S tier catch and shoot shooter. It's something about the way that he. Oh my God, that's another player. No wonder I bias. There's another player that I tried to shoot like way before. Might have been actually during his Knicks time. I'm not sure, but Doug McDermott. I remember I was in a church basketball league, and I dropped my most points ever trying to shoot like Doug McDermott. That's another story. It's another one. I dropped like 40. I dropped 40 points trying to shoot like Doug McDermott. I was decent. I was decent, man. I'm better than the average person. Yeah, my film, there's film. But like the way that Doug did it is that he would he cocks it back, but like here, but it's not like too far. Like it's not a Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Kobe brings it far back, and then like Doug is kind of like two hands. It's pretty. It's a pretty jump shot. Aaron Gordon, I actually, you be missing, but I like your jump shot, Aaron. I like the development it's made. I'm gonna throw you in. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you here. I feel like De'Aaron Fox should probably be higher, but screw it. Who cares? TJ Warren. Got a little bit of a sway. Bubble Warren. I'm still gonna throw you C tier though. I feel like there's nothing too memorable. Marcus Smart, you be bricking. I like the shot, but you be bricking. So, um, Kyle Anderson. Okay, we already know. I respect the uniquity, so I'm not gonna put in the Z tier or the Z minus. No, I'm gonna throw in the Z tier. Yeah, no, you're taking it's. You know what though? I can't because it's actually not a bad looking jump shot. It's just slow. And he does some stupid stuff with the form at the end. It's kind of like Mikal Bridges when he was practicing, but except you're in the game. Dwight Powell, I know what you shoot like, and I just don't care to rank you. Noah Vonleh, I actually remember your jump shot from your Knicks days. It's okay. It's nothing to write home about, you know. Julius Randle. He's got this is where Julius Randle actually, funnily enough, he shoots similar to Giannis. And I don't know what that means, but like he just never looks like he has control when he shoots the basketball. And what's crazy is, as I'm recording this, he hit like 9 threes today, and it was his birthday. But he just doesn't have, I'm in the flow state right now, bro. I can't believe I'm recording for an hour and 5 minutes. And then like but I do respect the fallaways though, the tough shots you're hitting that one season. But like the catch and shoot is also, it's just ugly. Yeah, no, it's ugly. Yeah, no, you're here. Yeah, no, you're here. You're also joining a bunch of guys who also learned how to shoot because you weren't like a natural born shooter. You kind of learned it. Andrew Wiggins, and that's the guy I actually thought about when I was getting this video ready. Not getting it ready, just like in my head because I just pulled up a tier list. Andrew Wiggins has a beautiful jump shot. I've loved his jump shot when he was getting hated on. I'm gonna throw him in the S minus tier. He's not S tier, but he's S minus tier. Joel Embiid, another. Man, Joel Embiid, I'll give you respect. Joel Embiid has Joel Embiid has the bag of a true creating shooting guard, and he's a center. And like sometimes it's clunky and it's not the best because your dribbling isn't all the way there because you're too tall to dribble like that. But I'm gonna give you respect. I like his jump shot better than everybody else here. So I'm gonna throw you S tier. Joel Embiid, hold the S tier. Why not? I like it. I like how you're holding it down all these years. Dario. Somehow I just feel like you shoot like the default Sixers guy that comes and goes, and I don't remember. Clint Capella, you don't really shoot. Bojan or Bogdan, my bad. Bogdan actually, I'm trying to distinctify. Now I'm confused because I know his 2K jumper, I know his real life jumper. I literally watched this man play multiple times when the Knicks were playing the Hawks. And I know that Bogdan, what was his jumper like? I'm trying to remember. But you know what's crazy though? I'm trying to remember exactly how it was in my head so I have a visual image, but I know for a fact that I loved his jumper. And I love when a player can shoot and doesn't look like he get messed up. He had a really clutch 3 against the Knicks. And I think it was either game 2 or I can't remember if it was I think it was game 1. You know, I think it was game 1 of the playoffs in 2021. And yeah, a great jumper. If I can remember it, you might even be higher. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll throw you B+ for now. Nurkic, pretty solid, reliable sometimes. Yeah, that's not really reliable then. Jokic, I love the unique Jokic jump shot. It's a little bit shakier though than all of them, honestly. I do love the fade off the wrong foot, but I'm gonna be realistic. Your actual jump shot, I like it. I like how clunky it fits your character. Like if you were doing some like really pretty looking stuff, it just wouldn't make sense. You take stupid looking shots around the rim. You take stupid looking shots in general, and they just all work. And I love it. And you just play stupid, and it's also smart and the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And for that, I'm still gonna throw you 18. Kristaps Porzingis, I love Kristaps. That's another player that I'm too biased towards it because I know it's not that crazy with jump shot. I'm just biased towards it, so I'm not gonna throw it higher. But I would just like throw it higher by default. But I think we can agree that it's a pretty jump shot. You know, got a pretty nice jump shot, Kristaps. And I really liked his fadeaway when he wasn't getting bodied by guys that were way stronger than him. You know, back in his prime days, or whenever he just dropped like 40. I gotta watch his 41.0 highlights. Actually, I think I was recording a video. Langston Galloway, I know his shot from his Knicks days. It's kind of shaky, but I'll throw you C tier. Why not? Joe Ingles, that little over. Now he's like Isle Porter's jump shot, but on crack and lefty. But just because it was so reliable, I'm gonna throw you B. No, it's ugly. It's ugly though. It's like I don't. It's ugly. I'm gonna throw you down there. TJ McConnell, you kind of have like this push shot. You never been really that good at shooting. It's like the definition of a D tier shot as well. LeBron James. Now LeBron James' shot has evolved a lot over the years. The thing is though with LeBron is that for some reason then this is an objective thing, right? I'm gonna throw LeBron next to Luka. I think that's fair. Next to Luka and Harden. And I'm gonna throw LeBron there just because I really like his jumper. It's funny to even like try and impersonate his jumper. He does like this, the way that like he like brings it all the way down and then like the same old like 2-motion form, whatever. But some about like the fact that people still never respect LeBron James's shooting, even when he could shoot, is really funny. Like I see like a thing on Twitter like every other week of people trying to convince other Twitter users that LeBron has a great fadeaway jump shot. The fact that it takes that much convincing and 21 years of playing to convince someone that LeBron could shoot a fadeaway shot has to deduct something from his shooting respect. And I know this is my list regardless, but I still think that, I think I'd put him S- tier, but just because I just told that whole story, I'm gonna throw him A+ tier and call it a day. But I just think it's pretty funny. And I do think that like, for some reason, compared to the guys like Jordan and Kobe when it comes to fadeaways, it just looks uglier, even though he's had as much success doing it on a couple different occasions. I guess maybe too, because he's also in the mix of like a Kobe Jordan to like a Dirk, like size-wise, he's like right in the middle. So it's like, okay, we're not going to get the cool fadeaway where you're not really jumping or fading away much and you're kind of just kicking your leg out and shooting. But we're also not going to get the cool fadeaway where you're jumping really high. So it's kind of like this sway where he's kind of swaying back and throwing the ball up really high, and it's an odd combination of the both. I feel like I'm breaking this down different than anybody else ever has. I think I'm bringing revolutionary breakdowns to the game. So thank me later. LeBron, whatever tier I just put him in. UD, your jumper's cool in 2K, but let's be honest, buddy, you haven't shot in 10 years. Iguodala, ugly jump shot, but with the way that he jumps and everything, it looks like he's like Iguodala's like bones look like they're like having like a mental breakdown when he shoots sometimes. But for some reason I like it. It's actually like Jimmy-esque. It's not, but it is. Next up, Duncan Robinson. Even though you've been struggling, you got a pretty solid jump shot. I'm gonna throw you in for some reason I don't feel like throwing you higher than C tier though. Kendrick Nunn, D tier. Yuta, I'll be honest, I haven't seen much of Yuta, but I did see him shoot a couple times, and it's a nice basic jump shot. You can have that for sure. I do not know what Jordan McLaughlin shoots. I don't know who this is. I can't remember who that is. This is Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent's just a default. Gabe Vincent's like the cool my player, like when you just bought clothes for the first time. Drew Eubanks, I have no clue in hell. Who is this? Oh, that's Juan Toscano. Just like a bruiser 6'6" guy, D tier. Man, I do not know how Haywood Highsmith shoots. I don't even know. Yeah, no. We're getting to the end of the draft here, whatever draft class this was. That guy has a Knicks jersey on, and I can't even tell you who that is. That's man, isn't it? That's Terrence Mann. I remember that is Terrence Mann, right? Oh no, now I'm confused. I remember you shooting. It wasn't nothing prolific, but you cooked Rudy that one time. I don't know who that is. Max Strus, pretty nice jumper on Max Strus. Actually, a very nice jumper on Max Strus. I'm gonna throw you in the B+ tier. It might even be A tier. Yeah, no. Max Strus does have an A. He's got an A tier jumper. He's got a nice jumper, Max Strus. I don't know who this is. Bol. Wow, I forgot you exist. I forgot we're on to the next draft class. Why is Bol at the head of the draft class? All right, Bol. The way he pulls it. It's crazy. Twitter was just clowning his jumper the other day, and I've always liked Bol's jumper. I've always liked the way that he shoots. It like he also looks like his bones are clinking even more maybe than anybody else ever when he shoots, but it's something about the freedom. Bol's jump shot is like financial freedom. Like it looks like I don't care and I'm gonna make this shot even though my jump shot looks weird. And just for that, you know what, Bol, I'm gonna throw you A tier. Just because I said so. It also, it just looks like he has the fluidity to where he could develop every single motion possible in like a shot. Zion, all right, let's be honest, Zion. I love you. I love you, Zion. You're one of my favorite players. I claimed you as you know, I'm gonna claim you as the next LeBron. Like, you know, when you come into the league, I'm like, I'm gonna claim Zion and be like, oh, I'm gonna follow him like all these LeBron's fans did for the past 10 years, 20 years. But your jump shot is ugly. Your jump shot is ugly. I'm honestly gonna throw you in the D tier. Yeah. It's not much to go crazy over. It's ugly. It's just ugly. RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett's off the dribble shot creation is some of the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. It genuinely makes me want to jump off the Eiffel Tower every single time in GTA, every single time I see it. And just for that, you know, his actual standstill jumper isn't that ugly. Man, just for the fact that he has some of the worst off the dribble shot creation ability I've ever seen. Like he can't shoot a shot falling away or like any, although he did hit one crazy game winner, but it was just like a chuck. And just for that, I'm gonna let you hold hands with Zion, honestly. And you have been, and to be fair, even not off the dribble, because he hasn't been shooting, he doesn't like shoot them often. Off the catch, he's been bricking this season. And I'm not even like, I probably would have ranked him C tier last season, but because he's been shooting so bad, I'm gonna just let you hold hands with Zion. Yeah, but no, honestly though, your jumper in 2K is clean. You know, no, screw it. Put him in C tier just because his catch and shoot jumper isn't that ugly. It doesn't hurt him that much that he plays like a robot for his catch and shoot. You know, that whole thing. A lot of players can develop good jump shots off the catch and shoot despite not being able to shoot off the dribble. That's very common. His catch and shoot jumper is nice. It looks solid actually. It might even be a higher tier than this, but just because of your off the dribble, dog, like, and it just everything. It just, man, your game now. Cam Reddish, inconsistent sometimes, but a very nice jumper. We got to be honest. It's a B tier. He's even got the off the dribble thing, but I think you got a little bit more proving to do for me to like, you know, I got to see it a lot from you. Like, for instance, Marcus Smart, it's actually not that ugly of a jumper, but it used to be bricking, dog. So you fell down on the rankings. You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant, he honestly, as this class wasn't the prettiest of jumpers so far. It's not that pretty. It's pretty in 2K. It's real quick. But I'm gonna throw you. You've developed it decently. You be hitting it sometimes. The free throw is nice. I'm still gonna have to throw you in this tier though, and I'm not sure. It's just not like if RJ had an off the dribble shot, it actually would look pretty. You have an off the dribble shot sometimes, and it still doesn't look pretty. So I'm gonna throw you there because you like release it too low or something. Like, I don't know. And speaking of pretty jumpers, Darius Garland, that's a pretty jumper. You can go up to you got a little more to prove. Your jumper in 2K is beautiful, I will say that. I'm gonna throw you in the A tier for now. Yeah, you got a little more to prove. But it's got potential. DeAndre Hunter, beautiful jump shot. He sometimes creates off the dribble for himself. I'm not gonna say he does it proficiently or often, but it's a nice jump shot. You could stick there with Cam Reddish. Kobe White, another pretty solid jump shot. I'm gonna throw you in the B tier as well. Honestly, I'm sorry. I can't see. I'm looking at the C tier and then I'm gonna throw Kobe White down one and put RJ in the D tier because I can't. It's making me think I got to put players higher. It's throwing me off. This is old dude that Jarrett Culver. He actually had a pretty solid looking jumper. He just sucks. So C tier. You know what? No. I'm gonna put you next to RJ. Yeah, no, you kind of suck. Brandon Clark, very ugly jump shot. Brandon Clark is a solidified. Matter of fact, Brandon Clark is a Z- tier jump shot. He did some weird stuff, switching his form and everything, and it was crazy. Jackson Hayes, another pretty ugly jump shot. You can go D. You can go F tier. Actually, I know we're throwing them out, but like Jesus, Nikhil. I actually don't like Nikhil's jump shot. I just don't. I'm gonna throw him D tier as well. I just got him in there somewhere. Tyler Hero, that's a nice jump shot. Let's be honest. Tyler Hero's got a nice jump shot. We're gonna throw Tyler Hero in the A tier. Next up, Keldon Johnson, another very nice jump shot. I think though you're more of a B+ tier type of guy. All right, after that, I am drawing a blank on who this is. I don't know why. I know who that is, but I'm drawing a blank on who that is. Nasir Little, cool little jumper, C tier, just a solidified C tier. Is this a Kennedy or is this? No, this is Chuma. No, you know what's crazy, Chuma? You probably would have got let off easy, but I saw you shoot the other time. Holy hell, his jumper is hideous. His jumper is hideous. Actually, is awful. Don't know. I can't remember who that is. Why am I drawing a blank? KPJ, real nice, real nice, but like you're also inefficient, so you know sometimes. So I'm gonna throw you there. No, you know what though? KPJ's jumper is prettier than that, so we're gonna throw him in the B plus. We're gonna throw him B plus. Maybe no, yeah, just B plus, just B plus. That's perfect. That's perfect for him. Don't know. Can't remember who that is. Darius Baisley. Darius Baisley is a pretty. He's just a jumper that you just know is gonna miss pretty often when he shoots. You could just tell. I'm gonna throw him in the D tier for that. That's kind of the definition of the D tier. That's the definition of that D tier. Yeah, like jumper that's like not terrible, but you just know it's gonna miss pretty often. Which would mean Al Horford should go higher, but his jumper is so ugly that he's down here. Same with Otto Porter. Same exact. Yeah. Same with a lot. Mo Wagner, I just don't care. Frank Kaminsky, your jumper is just ugly. Yeah, like some things that'll weigh each other out, you know. Quentin Grimes, I know I'm skipping a couple. Quentin Grimes is one of the prettiest jump shot forms I've ever seen. I'm gonna throw you an S- here because you got a little more to prove. But man, that's a pretty jump shot. That's a pretty jump shot right there. If you look up Quentin, that's a jump shot. That is the jump shot. He's got like good. It's like a little bit more lift than like a Klay Thompson jump shot. Yet it's a little bit more fluid, like than a guy who normally jumps as much as he does. It's the same thing every single time. Magnificent, genuinely magnificent. Is that Moses Brown? You don't be shooting. Why am I drawing a blank on who this is? What I feel like I should know who this is too. Lou Dort, pretty ugly jump. He's also in the D tier. Pretty ugly jump shot. Pretty ugly. It looks like he's just chucking it usually. I genuinely have no clue who that is. Daniel Gafford, you don't really shoot. Talon, your jumper is pretty hideous as well. You're gonna be a firm D tier as well. Ty Jerome, I can't tell you. I remember. Cam Johnson, it's solid. It's a solid C tier at least. I feel like it could be higher. Maybe I feel like I'm kind of tripping there, but it's all good. Who the hell is this? I don't know. Jaden, whatever McDaniels this is. I forget who it is. You've got it. Yeah, you're also a C tier just because once again, nothing prolific, nothing that's standing out for me. Jordan Nwora, really nice jump shot. I remember there was this dude that used to spam for me to do a Jordan Nwora career sim and made me want to go and watch or like tune into Jordan Nwora or like just know who he was. And yeah, Eric Paschal, just C tier as well. It's like you were a good shooter at one point, kind of fell off. Jordan Poole, you can go in the you got a good bag, but like it's less about the jumper and more about the bag. You're like KPJ. Yeah, you're basically like KPJ Jr. Same old. I don't know who this is. Naz Reid's got a pretty good jumper for a big man. It's like respectable for a big man. It's not Al Horford ugly, but it's still kind of ugly, but it's not ugly. Next up, I don't know. I forgot this dude's name, but I don't know how he shoots either. Admiral, I don't know how you shoot. Matisse's jumper. Now that's like, you know how like I was talking about players, you know that players are going to miss here. You know Matisse wasn't going to be a shooter. He's got like Kyle Anderson, but like a little bit quicker. It's just, he doesn't know what he's doing when he's releasing the basketball. It doesn't look right. I forgot who this dude is. Grant Williams, real nice set shot. He's like the PJ Tucker next coming. So got to throw him at least in the B plus tier. Don't know how bro shoots. Don't know how you shoot or you. I was just watching Conchar the other day because the Knicks were playing the Grizzlies, and you're a C tier. You're not a garbage shooter, so you know we'll be honest. Garrison had himself a little run where he was cooking some crack, so throw him up there. I forgot how you shoot. I also forgot your name, but I forgot how you shoot. Javante cannot shoot for his life, but I'll be honest, I don't know his form like that. So I just every time I see him, you know what he does? He does the exact same thing as these two. David Nwaba, Hamadou, and Javante running. Don't know who that is. Is that Anthony Edwards? Okay. Anthony Edwards, he's got a jumper where you kind of feel like he's gonna miss sometimes. He also it just kind of looks like he's chucking kind of often. I'm gonna throw him. Honestly, though, I don't like his jumper that much, and I just don't. I don't know why. I don't know why, because you're probably one of the better shooters at. Yeah, screw it. You and Terry Rozier, too solid. But I just don't like his jumper that much. I do like his ability to create shots and everything, but like it's just nothing incredible. I feel like he might. Yeah, no, you could be the head of the B tier though. You could be the head of the B tier though. You and DeJounte, that's a good tier for you. I was like, nah, this feels a little bit too low, but whatever. Um LaMelo. Now LaMelo's got this weird, unique thing going on where he just never looks like he's trying, and I like it. So B plus. Who else? James Wiseman, you suck. So you suck kinda. So we'll throw you down there. Killian's jump shot isn't that bad. He sometimes doesn't look like he knows what he's doing, and it's not the cool LaMelo type of way, but it's not awful. But it's still D tier. Let's get it straight. It's D tier for now because like half the time he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing with the basketball. But you know what though? He honestly has a better off the dribble mid range shot than RJ Barrett. So screw it. You can go C tier. Nah, honestly, that doesn't make sense because there's a lot of other guys that probably do too in that tier. Go D tier, Killian Hayes. Next up, we got big dog. I forgot your name. Why am I forgetting his Denny Avdia? He's cool. He's all right. You can go C tier. Obi Toppin. Oh man, Obi's jumper is ugly too. Yeah, he's got it's like a good jumper, but it's also ugly. And he airballs, and he doesn't look like he really looks like he never was taught. It's like he shoots like granny style, but from the 3-point line. Like he doesn't look like he knows what's going on. Yet he's shooting like 40% this season. Forget Onyeka. Onyeka, I don't know how you shoot. I'm sorry. Tyrese Halliburton, my dog Tyrese. Oh my God. Now look, I'm gonna put you in Z minus out of respect because I think it's actually impressive that you're as good of a shooter that you are at this tier. Your jumper is hideous, dog. And I like that. I kind of like it. I like how he sets it up and how he can hit such weird looking shots with that jumper. It enamors me, but it's ugly. It's hideous. It's like, you're like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that happened. Like, that's what really makes me love jump shots is I don't know what happened with like your body, like your configuration of like your soul throughout your life that made that jumper exist in the human form. I don't know what happened. So yeah. All right. Is this Vassell? No, is it? Am I tweaking or is this Vassell? I'm pretty sure this was Vassell. Why am I drawing such a blank here? Yeah. I think it's just when I see like Spurs jersey is either like good young player or just reject from another team. So like that's what confuses me with them. Oh, real quick, Vassell though, you got a good C type of jumper at the very least. Okoro sucks kinda, so throw him in the Z minus. Throw him in the nowhere tier. Patrick Williams, I actually like his jump shot. I think he actually I've been hating on some of my Bulls friends, but like I do think he's got still some promise. I think he's a little bit better than this tier with like Matisse and them. So we'll throw him up there. Precious. And no, honestly though, there's something about Patrick Williams jump shot. I like it. So I'm gonna throw him in this tier. I'm not saying like shooter or whatever, but it's just the jumper. Precious. Oh, Precious is not that bad. Precious is not that bad. He be shooting sometimes. How did Luke Cornett where did Precious go? I lost Precious? Okay. Yeah, there you go. That is, I forgot his name. Don't care. Dang. No, what's his name? I don't know. Cole Anthony's jumper is pretty hideous as well. I don't know what it is about it, but he has like this weird thing going on, like most people that are getting ranked pretty low. You are a good shooter, but your jumper is hideous. It's in that Dylan Brooks tier for sure. Don't know who that is. I do, but I don't. Tyrese Maxey, Emmanuel Quickly Sr., basically. Shoot exactly the same, dribble exactly the same, except he's a little bit better. And he's also got a little more dog in him. And he's got a little more cohesion in his jump shot as well. And we're going to throw him in. I don't really love his, so I'm going to throw him in B. I'm going to throw him in the B tier. But I like him as a player, though. I like how he moves, you know what I'm saying? Sadiq Bey, another good jumper on a player. Throw him in the B tier. Who's this? RJ Hampton. I don't remember how you shoot. I don't remember this dude shoots. Josh Green, right? I don't remember though, I'll be honest. Another one of those. Kyra was crazy. I remember watching a bunch of film pre-draft on Kyra because I thought maybe the Knicks would draft him, but I don't remember his jump shot. Jalen Smith had him on my fantasy team, and I don't remember his either. And I remember that he kind of shoots a little bit. He's got a little jumper on him. But you know what though, if you're down there, like it's a little bit of like don't know, it's a little bit of like just not memorable. So like you know what I'm saying. So if you're down there, then screw it, you're down there. Isaiah Stewart, I do remember Beef Stew shooting some threes, but another just not memorable. I'm gonna just throw you in the C tier just for the hell of it. You know, he's just okay. Let's get a throw. Who is that? I remember this dude. I remember this dude also being kind of mid. Whatever. Just throw him here. This is Leandro Bolmaro. I don't even remember him playing basketball. I just remember this dude from 2K. Poku's okay. Poku could hold a C tier. Quickly, honestly, your jumper is pretty nice. You can go up there with Maxi. I don't know what that is. All right, I'm starting to get tired of doing this. So, oh yeah, thank God. All right, it's only been an hour and 30 minutes. Trey Jones, I don't remember. Malachi, I do remember Malachi. I remember you had a nice summer league game. I remember watching. You got a nice looking jumper. Take a little C tier. Hayden Pritchard as well. Yeah, you're also C tier for sure. Who else we got? This is I forgot his name. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, look, if someone's gonna move me, and I see someone's about to move me right now, Desmond Bain with his 2-inch long arms. That man, his arms barely even work, but he figures out, and that's what makes me love his jumper so much. I'm gonna throw Desmond Bain in the S tier, the S minus tier. It's something about the way that it looks exactly the same every time because he can't change it at all. There's no variety because there's no variety allowed. His arms can't do anything else. So it's beautiful. I love it. It's great. Next up. Yeah, no, don't care. Jalen Green. He's got one of those shots that like kind of looks like it's gonna miss often. I think I saw something about him shooting 7% from the mid range earlier on the season, which is pretty funny. But it was very early on the season though. It's cool though. It's kind of actually similar to like a Quickly or a Maxi, where like there's not much formation to it, but it exists. I don't know. You be jumping. This dude, yeah, no. Get you the hell out of here. Kuminga, just throw him in the notes. I really do not care. Don't care. I know that's Kenyon Martin Jr. Don't care. Io, throw Io. I know C tier's a cop out. I know. Throw him in there anyway. Got a cool. He's all right. Don't care. Jay Sean, bro, you've been in around for a minute, and I still don't remember how you shoot somehow. Is Jay Sean even play anymore? Probably not. Dang, that's tough because he was like all rookie team. That's tough. See ya. Don't care. That's what's his name? That's the dude that we signed from overseas, the Knicks. He's a little bit older. I forgot his name. Yeah, yep. Keep it pushing. Herb Jones. Heard you one of the worst 3-point shooters in the league this season. Screw it. I'm going to hate. Just throw you an F tier just for that. I don't think your jump shot's that. Your jump shot isn't that ugly, though. I'll throw you in D tier. This is Trey, whatever the hell his name is, Murphy. I'm going to throw you in the C tier. Another one of those. This is, I don't know. Franz is I saw Franz playing recently. Franz's jumper is real nice. And by the way, I don't know like everybody's jumper on here like the back of my hand. It's also every single player in the NBA, bottom to top. But Franz's jumper is really nice. And yeah, I aim to improve, you know? Franz, we're gonna throw in the I really like it. I'm gonna throw in the A tier. Franz is getting an A tier out of me, the young man, Franz Wagner. And then obviously there is some bias to seeing the young players more. Chris Duarte, you know, I don't know a lot of these guys jumpers, but I do know Chris Duarte. He's old. He's an old man, second year, like 25-year-old, but he's got a good looking jumper. Take a B tier for me, Duarte. Why not? That's Zaire, I think. I don't know. Zaire. Is it Zaire? Yeah, I think it's Zaire. It's just spelled weird. Bones kind of has that quickly Jalen Green thing going to him. I don't know if I would rank him that highly. Nah, screw it. You could have it. Not available to your starting to rack up because I don't care. Miles McBride, decent little jumper, nothing too crazy. Nothing crazy at all. Moses, I don't remember how Moses shoots. Oh man, Book Knights. No, your jumper is too clean for me to not rank you. Go ahead and go in the B tier. Who that? Who that? Who that? I know who that is. That was I saw him play at Louisville. I think this dude. I forgot what his name is. Let me know if I'm right or not. This dude. This dude. This dude. I know Preston, but I don't remember his jumper. Kispert. You know what's crazy? I think I mentioned Kispert on my podcast recently. You know the media merchants because I actually really liked how his you know, one of the things that really caught my eye was how nice his jumper was. So I'm gonna throw him. Screw it, Kispert. Hold this A plus. I like it. I like what you're doing over there, buddy. Davion's another solid one. I don't know if he's shooting that well this season. Haven't, you know, checked up on the King stats recently, but Davion's another solid little jumper he's got on him. Yeah, I know. You know, you're not Halliburton F minus, but you definitely don't got the skill of him either. Let's be honest. And you're older than him. Austin Reeves actually. Sorry, I don't want to throw Austin Reeves in there. I know we know him good and well because he's on the Lakers. So there you go. He's got a cool jumper. I'm gonna say he's a C though. He's nothing too crazy. I forgot this dude's name. Primo, sorry, buddy. Scotty Barnes. Now, Scotty Barnes has the disease where, yeah, you just, it doesn't look like your shot's gonna go in. Even if it does, even if it can. So we're gonna throw you. It's not like awfully ugly, but it's just something wrong with the coordination going on there. I think that's the best way to put it. This is that dude, Luca Garza. I forgot how it looked, but respect. I know you can shoot. This is Sandro Mamushkavelli, right? Is that this dude's name? I forget. Is this Sam Hauser? Oh man, I think I called the other dude. Sengun, just for your free throw. Yeah, just get a D tier. Why not? Pretty fluid guy though. Who the hell is that? Jericho Sims, don't be shooting. You don't be shooting. Giddy's jump shot is hideous. Get it out the way. Another D tier guy for sure. Santi Aldama, don't know exactly how you shoot. Don't know how you shoot, or Scottie Pippen Jr. Jalen Suggs. Honestly, Jalen Suggs, you've been missing sometimes, but you have a pretty good looking jump shot. I'm actually gonna give you a B plus. B plus, Jalen Suggs. Get it together though. I know you hit a game winner, but it's fluid. Evan Mobley's jump shot is pretty ugly. It's convincing. It's convincing though for some reason. So I'm gonna throw him where I lost him. Evan Mobley. World to Evan Mobley. Screw it. I was gonna throw him in the B tier because like for some reason I like the high release on his jumper. Cade Cunningham. Okay, so now we're into I don't know. Cade is another. Cade's actually a little bit more unconvincing with his jump shot. Same with like a lot of these other guys. I think he's a C tier. Yeah, he's a C tier. Yeah, Cade's a C tier for now. It's a good looking jump shot, but something about it looks like off with the mechanics. Mechanically. Yeah, I don't know why I said mechanically. Throw this guy, Delano, and that guy, Jose. I could shoot, you know, just because you said you could shoot. I could shoot. Yeah, no, you throw him in the C tier. Nothing crazy, but it's probably some great jumpers in here. I'm sorry to all of you that don't get NBA minutes, and for some reason, can we stop? You know, matter of fact, let me find any other players I want to rank. Paulo, beautiful, magnificent. It's not perfect, but you can do everything, and that's why you're A tier. It's actually a little bit uglier probably than most people on this A tiers, but he's just honestly no. You know, it's actually like Jimmy-esque. It's like Jimmy-esque to where like it's beautiful, but like it's missing sometimes. But like he's young, so I don't know. It's like I see a lot of people on Twitter comparing him to Melo and all this stuff, and I don't know if I'm gonna go that far yet. Ivy, you're just a Ja clone, so I'm gonna throw you alongside Ja in the whatever tier he was in. I think is Ja in the D tier. Where's RJ at? No, I threw Ja in the C tier. All right, throw him in there then. Who else we got? Walker Kessler, Jovic. Hold on, Chet. We're gonna throw Chet up here into the that's just a solid C tier shooter, probably. Johnny Davis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. That's Duran right there. I think we're good. I think we're good. Hold on. Is there anybody else that I have not ranked that I would like to indeed rank? There's a lot of rookies that I'm not, don't need. Is that David Roddy? Is that David Roddy? He don't got a bad jumper. I'm not even gonna rank him. Screw him. David Roddy just spawned. I couldn't tell if he was a rookie or like an old rookie or a young rookie. I have no clue. I just seen him playing rotational minutes for the Grizzlies. Oh, this is Keegan, right? I like Keegan. Keegan gives me, no disrespect, but Keegan gives me Harrison Barnes vibes. And I say that because I think he's probably going to be a Harrison Barnes type of player. And I know they were playing on the same team, but screw it. You got a pretty nice jumper though. I'm gonna give you B. It's not Harrison Barnes pretty with the jumper though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody else? Marjan. I got to see Marjan shoot because I rock with Marjan. I remember him crying at the draft and everything, and I don't know why I rock with him for that. I rock with the perseverance, you emotional bastard. Um, yeah, yeah, no, that looks really good to me. I like this dude's hair though. JD, right? JD Davidson. All right, wow. I feel like emotionally detached and disconnected. It's finally over. An hour and 40 minutes of recording this. So here is the official nobody's tier. Who the hell cares? The Z minus tier consists of Tyrese, Dennis Schroeder, Brandon Clark, Montrez, DeLon Wright, who probably shouldn't be this low. Chuma, screw it, throw DeLon Wright up one and just leave that as this. Chuma, Gary Payton the second, or whatever the hell the third. I don't know. I don't remember what he is. Josh Jackson, David Nawaba, Hamidou, Javante, and Ricky Rubio. The Z tier, Larry Nance, Alex Caruso, Dennis Smith, who probably should be even lower, honestly. Thaddeus Young, DeAndre Jordan, Rudy Gobert, Steven Adams, and DeLon Wright. The F tier consists of Dylan Brooks, Cole Anthony, Josh Richardson, Ben Simmons, DeMontis Sabonis, Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot, Derrick Jones Jr., Mitchell Robinson, Jackson Hayes, LiAngelo Ball, JaVale McGee, Andre Drummond, Kyle Anderson, and Matisse Thybulle. And the next tier, the D tier, is Al Horford, Lou Dort, Otto Porter, Russell Westbrook, Cam Payne, Bruce Brown. I almost said Bruce Bowen. Mo Wagner, Derek White, Frank Kaminsky, Wood, House, Hernan Gomez, Lee, Isaac, what's his name again? Hartenstein, Collins, Tice, Cornette, Martin, the Hornets one, Lonnie Walker, Pat Bev, Nickeil Alexander Walker, Garrett Temple, Code, whatever that. I just screw you. RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, Corey Joseph, Alex Len, TJ McConnell, Kendrick Nunn, Juan Toscano Anderson, DeAndre Hunter, Taylor Horton Tucker. You know what? Screw these tiers. I'm the vibe check is off. I don't care. All right, boom. He is the C tier, headlined by Giannis, Julius Randle, Lonzo Ball, Miles Turner, and so on and so forth. The entire C tier is in perspective right now. You could see Cades right there. Matter of fact, screw my face cam for a second. There you go. The whole C tier. There it is, right in front of you. The B tier. All right, cool. I could fit in with this one. The B tier is yep. You see it. Nice. Anthony Edwards, DeJounte Murray, Evan Fournier, Kevin Huerter, Blake Griffin, real solid. The B plus tier, you got Paolo, you got Jimmy, you got Iguodala, you got Trey, CJ. Honestly, I'm gonna kick CJ up right now while we're at it. Lauri Markkanen, Bradley Beal, Landry, Kyle Kuzma. You got AJ, you got Gordon, yep, so on and so forth. It's solid. It's a solid tier. And then the A tier, Jokic, Bam, JV, Jaylen Brown, Frank, Luke Kennard, Kevin Knox, Darius Garland, what's his name? Oladipo, Derrick Rose. It's a nice tier. Franz, Tyler Hero. The A plus tier consists of Luka, LeBron, Harden, Paul George, Batum, Malik Beasley, Bryn Forbes, that man, Mikal Bridges, Anthony Simons, Brooke Lopez, George Hill, Patty Mills, Karl Towns, Bojan, Anthony Davis, Trey Burke, Kristaps, and Corey Kispert. The S minus tier, Damian Lillard, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Love, Pascal Siakam, Buddy Hield, Marcus Morris, Terrence Ross, Andrew Wiggins, Quentin Grimes, and Desmond Bane. A beautiful tier. And the last and final tier, And will I make any adjustments right here, right now? Honestly, I had a little bit of Doug McDermott bias, but if we're talking, he's got to go a little bit further down. He's Quentin Grimes. Like, I actually think Quentin, you know what? I'll make a bold claim. Quentin Grimes already has an S tier jump shot. That jump shot is perfection. That jump shot he's got on him is perfection. The lift, the form, he might have the most perfect, and I know this is crazy, he might have the most perfect catch and shoot jump shot form, one of the most perfect I've ever seen. I also think Seth Curry is going down to S tier as well. And I think, you know, the mix of catch and shoot, beautiful catch and shoot, beautiful off the dribble. I obviously have a little bit more respect for off the dribble. If Melo was here, he would be on here. And yeah, I think this is good. So I'm gonna leave off with KD, Kawhi, Steph, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Michael Porter Jr., DeMar DeRozan, Kyrie, Clay, Harrison Barnes, Chris Middleton, Shea, Joel Embiid, and Quentin Grimes in my S tier. I like it. I like that. That's a good S tier. I'm very proud of how this has went. There's definitely some arguments for some other people. Like Jalen, you know, I can't think of Jalen's on the catch shooting to be as nice, or his form in general to be as nice to be all the way up here, but his shot off the dribble, Dame, his actual shooting ability is more, you know, than his actual jump shot, if that makes any sense. Like Chris Paul, something's iconic about the way that he holds the ball up dumb high when he's shooting mid-range shots, and the lift and the fade, the little fade he always has on it. Whereas Dame is kind of like Trae Young, where his shot's always pretty similar, but he's a little bit better than Trae Young. So, you know, it is what it is, or at least in history. Trae's got more to prove still. Donovan's a pretty beautiful jumper as well. He might even be Pascal, respect, spin man. Terrence Ross, just lift up over the defender, hit a bunch of clutch shots, especially against the Knicks in years. I have bias because of that. Honestly, I think I'm gonna promote Paul George up. Up one. I think he's got the variety to his game. You could even argue he's up all the way, but some about his is just not very unique. And I don't know why. You're up there. You know, he's for sure S- tier though. This is good. I like this. Thank you for coming out to my insanity. I wish I could go back and edit this and put like the player's jump shot over every single time that I mentioned a jump shot, but you imagine how long that would take. And I have things to do, and it would probably be a bad investment of time. If you know how these players shoot, you probably know how the best players shoot, and a lot of these guys are best players, are long tenured or whatever. And go look up Quentin Grimes jump shot if you know what I'm talking about. Beautiful stuff. Sorry if I disrespected like a player that I don't know. Go ahead and send me their film on Twitter or in the comments, or like hate on me and tell me to watch them. I'm actually I was kind of detached. If there was some like newer guys, I was pretty detached from the NBA a lot of last year. I'm trying to get back into it this year, especially with doing my podcast and everything now, you know, dedicating time to that. I'm with watching stuff. So yeah, but last year I definitely did not watch no Wizards games, so I barely seen Corey Kispert's jump shot, but I was watching one this year and I saw it and I'm like, oh snap, wow, you're really good. So yeah, there's guys like that as well that I definitely overlooked. Some guys I probably threw in the no boundaries tier, no limits tier that should have been in the thing, for hate, for better or for worse. Yeah, thanks for watching, and shout out to Reggie Miller, and I'll catch you in the next one.